Welcome back. It's your guy Engineer Mojo with another tutorial video. Today I will show you how to route a exhaust fan duct through your home without access to the attic. In my case it was forced because this bathroom is on the first floor, so I had to find a way to route this duct work and install my exhaust fan for this new bathroom without tearing up the floor above and also without causing too much damage to the existing ceiling. First step is locating where you want to mount this new exhaust fan. In my case, I knew I wanted to place it right near where the existing light is because I have a light slash fan combo. With my trusty orange magnetic stud finder, I can locate the floor joist. I knew where I could and could not cut, and I decided to make an exploratory hole near where I was going to mount the new exhaust fan. My hole got a little bit bigger. Here's a close-up of the exploratory hole. I used just your typical drywall saw to cut that, but I had to make it big enough so that I could fit my head in there actually to see. I made it a little smaller at first, so I could not see anything, so now I made it a little bigger, and I'll show you exactly what I could see while up inside that space. Now I got lucky. My joists and my floor above were running perpendicular with the exterior wall. So in that case, I had a clear line of sight to the outside of my house in the direction I wanted to run the ductwork. You see right there, a nice clean path straight to the exterior wall that I was going to saw through later on in the video. Now I was still a little nervous about where to route this duct and how to cut inside my house. So I went to the room beside it that was right beside the exterior wall, and I located the path that the ductwork would take, and I decided to cut another small exploratory hole right adjacent to the exterior wall. That way I can see exactly where the duct should go, and also I can mark from the inside of the house where I want to cut the hole from the outside. Here's a close-up of the exploratory hole. As you see, I'm right next to the exterior wall now, so I can take a nice drill bit and go right into the side of the house, and I know exactly from the outside where I'm going to cut through. Here's just a verification that I'm actually on the right side of the joist. I turned the light on from the one side of the new bathroom I'm going to install, and the light shone through to the other hole, so I know I'm in the right pathway for the ductwork. And as you see so far, there's only two small drywall patches that I have to make, nothing major here. As I mentioned a minute ago, I'm going to take a drill bit. I'm going to drill through. First I'm going to cut a little bit of the insulation, then I'm going to take a small drill bit, drill through the side of the house, and that way I'll know when I'm looking from the outside of the house, I'll see the hole and I'll be able to drill with the hole saw the nice circle hole for the duct. I'm going up in the hole with the drill. Now you can kind of see the hole from this side, but not really. But I'll show you from the outside what it looks like. Walked outside, and sure enough, there goes the hole that I drilled from the inside. So now I can see exactly where I want to drill with the hole saw. But instead, I want to line my ductwork exhaust outlet with the ductwork that's already there. So I'm going to drop that down a couple inches and drill in from the side of the house right below the hole that I drilled from the inside. This is a quick snippet on the wiring. So this is the new combo light exhaust fan that I bought for the bathroom. The wiring is not too complicated for these exhaust fans. It'll be pretty simple. If you don't have a light combo, you probably will only have 2 wires instead of 3, but I have a light slash fan combo, so I have 3 wires. The white wire, of course, will go to your white wire for your home. That is your neutral wire. The red and blue wires go to the hot wire, which is the black wire for the house. Both of those connect to the house hot wire, which is black. That's for the fan and the light power source. And as well as you'll also have your copper ground wire. That's why you want to make sure you take off this faceplate so you can actually see the grounding connection, and that'll go on clockwise to your screw there. Remember, you J-hook that ground wire clockwise onto that green screw. This is just a quick montage of the actual mounting of the exhaust fan light combo into the ceiling. Now for what I did, I didn't have a lot of access to actually be able to crimp wires up in there, so I actually took pigtails, pre-cut wires, and attached that to the exhaust fan like pre-install. Then when I mounted it in there, I had plenty of extra wire to go ahead and route that to a location where I actually could do the crimps and the connections in a nice clean manner. So in my case, I used again extra pigtails to go ahead and connect to the exhaust fan while it was out of the ceiling, installed it into the ceiling, and then went ahead and connected it to the existing house wiring. Here we have the moment of truth, the actual testing to see that the wiring is correct. Turn on the light. Voila, both the light and the fan are operable, so we're good to go to complete the installation of the actual duct and the duct routing to the exterior of the home. Now here comes the fun part of actually drilling into the side of your home. There's a couple different routes you can take here. If you have a good enough powered saw, you can just take a regular hole saw and you just get one that's slightly bigger than the hole you needed. I'm using a 4-inch duct, so I chose a 4 1/8 inch hole saw. That gives me enough room around the duct to actually feed it through the home, and I use that to cut through the side of the home. Now my drill wasn't quite strong enough, so I had to drill some pilot holes with a smaller drill bit around the circle, and kind of drill my way through, and it took a couple iterations, but I finally got through the side of the home. Now I couldn't get any good video of the actual cutting process just because I'm on the ladder trying to not hurt myself, but showing you the hole now. You see the ductwork, it was pulled through. Here's the exhaust that I purchased that goes right through the side of the home, and it has screw locations that I'll show you what I do with those later on in the video. But as you see, it fits really snug right on that side panel right against the top. Really clean install. And I realize now I didn't show you exactly how I pulled the duct through the 2 holes to the side of the house. What I did is I tied a piece of string to one side of the duct. I used that string as a fish to pull it through the floor joist and through the one side of the hole. That's why you see it hanging down through that one side. I just used a piece of string. You can use any kind of string or fishing mechanism. You sell those that pull wire. You just tie it to the end of your duct. That pulls it right through the path you want it to take. I was having a tough time putting this duct onto this metal piping here. I'll show you later on in the video what I did there to make that cleaner. Here I've actually secured the exterior exhaust portion of the duct. Used screws with neoprene pads as gaskets, and then I went around the edge and applied silicone sealant along the entire edge, and hopefully that should keep all water out. If anyone has any waterproofing tips, please comment down below. This is very helpful. As I said before, I wanted a cleaner way to connect the duct to the outside vent, and I went ahead and bought some toilet gaskets that are the same size as the duct, and I was able to secure that pretty tightly to the outside. I was able to screw that down to the outside rim board and also secure the duct around the outside as well. So it's a pretty clean and secure install, a lot cleaner than the store-bought brand that I bought previously. Now this concludes the install. I just have to go back and clean up the drywall, paint, get that all right, and your exhaust fan is all set up and connected, and the duct is running through to the side of the house, and you have that meeting code. If you have any tips, as always, any tips to make this a faster install, cleaner install, as I said, improve the waterproofing, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear that stuff. I'm actually a newcomer to this home improvement stuff, so please let me know. As always, if you found the video helpful, let me know as well. Put that down in the comments, share a like. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next video. I'm out.